Black wealthy entertainers are terrible examples of black wealth, and in this video, I'm going to explain to you why. What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel where I teach you wealth building strategies for stocks, real estate, and other financial markets. If that's the type of content you're interested in, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never have to miss a single video. And if you like this video, be sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. It truly helps on my channel when you do that. Let's dive right into this video. Okay, so diving right into this video, the number one reason why entertainers are terrible examples of wealth is because it's extremely hard to duplicate their success. The average person isn't going to be able to get rich through music, get rich through doing movies or playing basketball or being an athlete. So the concept is, it shows that you have to be like them to actually be able to accumulate wealth, which is not exactly true at all. It's actually the complete opposite. Average millionaires, they aren't becoming millionaires the way they're becoming millionaires, the way that they're building their wealth. So patterning yourself after them is not a great pattern to follow, because you're actually chasing something that to a degree is a bit unrealistic for the average person. Now, would there be people who have amazing talent that may be able to follow those steps? Yes, but that is very far and few. And more so, you want your children and yourself, and when you talk about legacy building, you want to be able to build legacy, and you want it to be able to be something that can be done by anybody and not just somebody who got by off just being extremely gifted and extremely talented. Which brings me to my next point in this discussion, is the simple fact that wealthy entertainers, they promote lifestyle. So what you'll do is you find yourself chasing a lifestyle instead of an actual targeted goal. So for example, you may see, someone on a private jet, and you may see someone wearing designer clothes, and that may become your goal. But what you may not understand is that that is not necessarily something that is going to sustain wealth over periods of time. See, when you have a billionaire, you have a millionaire that is an entertainer, as long as they are famous, they're going to still have chances to be able to bounce back and be able to keep their wealth and be able to make the large lump sums of cash that they're able to make. The average person isn't going to be able to do that. So if you're driving these foreign cars, you're rocking these designer labels, you're going to have to work 10 times as harder as them to be able to maintain a basic quality of life while also having the lifestyle that they're promoting. Now, by no means am I saying that you shouldn't aspire to have an amazing lifestyle or want to have a great lifestyle, but the methodology on how you get that lifestyle and how, like, say, Jay-Z would get that lifestyle is totally different. See, you're going to have to work for yours. You're going to have to do certain things. You're going to have to be more disciplined. You're going to have to really take care of your finances and really be on top of your game. And if you're not, then you're going to slip and you're going to suffer and you're going to lose out. Like, it doesn't make sense for you to be earning six figures and you're spending $80,000 out of those $100,000 trying to keep up with a lifestyle. It's just not beneficial for you long term, and you're not going to be positioning yourself to develop wealth that way. Which brings me to my next point, is that simply it's not something that promotes education and skill development. Now, when I say education and skill development, I don't necessarily mean just college education, but that does play a factor. See, we're living in a time period now, especially in my community, where entrepreneurship is extremely popular. It's like everybody wants to have a business. It's all crazy all over the internet. And the LLC culture is running rampant. But what that takes away is, it takes away the fact that, one, not everybody is meant to be entrepreneurs, and two, not everybody is educated on the level to understand entrepreneurship beyond just the hustle and the grind mode. To be able to understand certain accounting functions, certain financial functions, and to be able to relate that language in a way that not only you can understand it, but others can understand it about your business, is a component that many of these entrepreneurs today are missing and lacking, that is actually putting them at a disadvantage. Now, I'm a person that actively promotes owning, having your own business, investing, and all those things of that nature. But I'm also a big proponent of education. I'm also a big proponent of skill development and actually having skills that you can utilize over the course of your life to make money, whether that be trade skills, whether that be you understanding business from a educational standpoint. those things are actually translatable things and will actually help you to be able to have more sustain in a business than just jumping into a business and all you have is just a little motivation, a little hustle and grind. Now, can you make it with hustle and grind, and do you need those things? Yes, but there's a much bigger picture beyond the surface on what you're seeing from some of your favorite celebrities online that is actually toting this whole LLC thing and telling you to get LLCs and get businesses and do these things, that if you don't understand how to run a business at the end of the day, it's going to be a lot harder for you, and you're going to be at a major disadvantage with trying to build and scale that business long term to actually be able to use it as a vehicle to build wealth. See, the key thing about businesses is that businesses alone will not build you wealth. A business is literally just a vehicle, just like investing in stocks are vehicles, just like investing in real estate is a vehicle. And with any vehicle, in order to successfully operate it, you have to learn how to drive it. So you can't just jump into a car you've never learned how to drive and just go out there and drive 300-400 miles to a new city. Like, you're not going to be able to do that. You have to learn how to drive. You have to learn the rules of the road. You have to learn how to drive that car. You have to understand what it's going to take to keep that car going for that length of time. And if you don't understand that, then yes, the car is going to break down, or you may even crash, and it may be even bigger consequences down the road for you not knowing how to drive. And that's what you're doing when you just jump into a business and you're like, oh, I'm going to just jump in, but you don't have any education, you don't have any skills, you don't have any structural foundational knowledge that will help you to be able to understand how to use that as a vehicle to build wealth. And this is why you should not just be following people that you've seen on certain YouTube channels that have these celebrities that's telling you all of this information about business when they literally didn't get rich from building a business. Like, they got rich from probably entertaining you. Which brings me to my last point, is that Black wealthy entertainers, they promote what is called flipping culture. And flipping culture is all about getting something, getting it to a profit, and then flipping it, letting it go. And that probably will work for somebody like, say, Jay-Z, or say somebody like Meek Mill. But it's not going to work for you, per se, because in order for you to build wealth, you build wealth by holding assets. You don't build wealth by just flipping and quick flipping and doing all these things. So the key thing is, if you're going to start a business, make sure you start a business for something that you, one, extremely passionate about, two, something that you can actually legitimately make consistent money in, and something that you intend to hold for 10 plus years. Not for something that you're trying to make a quick buck into it and then you're trying to get out of it. Because that's not how you build wealth. This is not how you build sustainable wealth. You may make an influx of cash now, but what are you going to have in 10 years? What are you going to have in 15 years from that? Like, are you going to be able to take the money from flipping that business or flipping that house and actually have the knowledge to apply to scale this and to keep on compounding this time over time over time? See, that's how you build wealth. You build wealth by compounding money. You build wealth by growing it and developing it and watching it grow and develop and expand over time. It's like, you don't just grow wealth by just getting an opportunity, jumping on an opportunity and jumping out of the opportunity once you make some money. It's like, no, you build wealth by sustainability, by being able to sustain yourself for periods and periods and periods and periods of time, and making the right decisions, making the right choices with your money. And that's not something that you're seeing being promoted from wealthy entertainers, from rich entertainers. So if you're looking to learn how to actually build wealth the right way and how to actually do it in a way that's actually going to be sustainable for you and is going to be applicable for you, hit the link down in the description. I have a program that I've designed for people exactly like you that want to learn how to build their wealth, and you don't have a starting point. You don't understand how to actually go about doing that. I've built this course, made it extremely beginner friendly, and it's very easy to understand. So if that's something that you want to learn, check that link out down below. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. Hey, listen, I want to thank you for sticking around to the end of this video. I've been working very hard over bringing out videos, trying to bring the best content that I possibly can to you guys, to help you guys level up your mindsets, level up your businesses, and level up your investments. Remember, you're only one choice away from changing the entire trajectory of your lives. I'll see you in the next video.